Hi friends, thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing a pick-a-pile reading on what are they hiding from everyone. I have 3 piles in front of me today. If you already know what pile you're going to, feel free to check that out in the timestamps below. Otherwise, they'll be listed up on the screen after we go through all the piles. Pile number 1, we have the Scorpion coming out. That is a fire sign energy. Pile number 2, we have the Whale. And pile number 3, we have the Raccoon. Awesome. Those are the 3 piles that I have today. You can check those out using the timestamps on the screen or using the timestamps down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know how it resonates. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my private readings on Etsy. I'll see you guys at your reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be taking a look at what are they hiding from everyone. So keep a specific person in mind as we channel their energy. We have the Scorpion coming out as the icon that you chose. Now the Scorpion is a fire sign energy, so that's going to be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries coming out. On top of that, it's an incredibly passionate and competitive energy to be in. And the Scorpion actually, despite all of their competitiveness, they prefer to be alone. They do tend to be in more of like a hermit stage. So the person that you might be asking about, you might be in no contact with them, but you might be seeing them pursue something maybe work related or like achievement related. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look using your pre-shuffled oracle. I really haven't taken a look at these yet. Yeah, we have isolation. Isolation coming out. So like I said, this person might be alone because they're very fixated on some kind of like work or achievement, maybe some kind of plan. We have new beginning in reverse. That is number 0 there. That's very much the Fool type of energy. This person is, I don't want to say that they're stagnant, but I will say that they are definitely moving slowly, if not staying still. Stillness might be important for this person's mindset right now. Sorry, I'm having so many interruptions in the background. I'm hoping I can quiet those out. We have prosperity begins in reverse. Yeah, this person might be really fixated on work, on financial matters, and that might be another reason why they're isolated. That might be something that they're hiding, that they feel a bit stagnant. They might feel like they're not financially stable or comfortable. They might feel like prosperity is just out of reach for them at this time. And so they're working, like it's like they're putting in extra hours to compensate for those feelings. We have abundance coming out, number 1. So we have 110, because prosperity begins is also number 1. We have abundance. Again, like this person is working towards some kind of abundance because they are very much feeling like they're in lack or some kind of like stuck, stagnant energy altitude, I'm getting. Maybe it might be environmental that they feel stuck. For these situations, we have waves, emotions coming and going. Yeah, I don't think this person wants anyone to know how stressful it is, how much it weighs them down, and that's what they're hiding. Okay, we have interview, talk, conversations, get on the same page. And then we also have gossip, petty, jealousy, and envy. So something that they might be hiding is some kind of ascension, like whether it's a promotion or it's getting a new job. It could be like leveling up in some way. This person is worried about other people talking about it. They might be worried about evil eye or other people's opinions. They might also be worried that again, because it's like this weird scarcity mindset that I'm picking up on. There might be this weird feeling of like if they talk about it, someone else might come and steal it from them. So they're definitely hiding how emotional they are and how stressed they are. I am getting quite a lot of stress. There's a train coming, so I'm going to pause. I'm so sorry, pile number 1. There have been so many interruptions already, and we're not even very far into this. But yes, the person on your mind, the person that you're asking about, what they're hiding from everyone is one themselves. They're hiding themselves because they don't want other people to see that they might be like in low spirits. They might be scared to like share what's going on in their current life, because from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look great, but they're looking to improve that, and they are working very hard to improve that. So they are quite reclusive right now, but it's because they're building something and they don't want people to talk about it. They don't really want anyone in their ear about it, which is strange. But what they're hiding is that they're working incredibly hard, and it's exhausting this person, and they feel like they need to be alone in order to get through it, but they're very emotionally overwhelmed. I'd say stressed out, if anything. This person's hiding a lot of stress. Let's look at the tarot here. What else? What else is the Scorpion, my pile number one's person, hiding from everyone? Let's go deeper into it. We have my Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so again, some kind of like, it might be debt. This person might be in debt, and that's overwhelming to them. It's like they're reaping what they've sown. Yeah, the Tower directly behind that, like directly after that. Such a beautiful Tower card too, even though the Tower is such like a destructive, chaotic energy. And seeing in reverse, it looks like a collapse. Maybe, again, this might be like debt has finally caught up to them, or maybe some type of like reputation, slander, I'm not sure, has caught up to them. But this person feels like they're reaping what they've sown, so it feels like a silent brooding. And that's why they're not talking about it. Oh, whoa, okay. We have my Six of Wands. They're hoping for some kind of victory after this collapse. And we have my King of Cups coming out. They're hiding some kind of emotion. And it's not just stress, it's like love. I'd say it's romantic, or at least it has like a depth. It's weird, I want to say tenacity. I feel like you would make more sense of that than I do, though. But with the Six of Wands, again, they're looking for some kind of victory after this collapse. Maybe to, like, boost... Maybe to be able to provide for someone. Interesting. Can I have a clarifier on that King of Cups? Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, maybe because they feel rejected. This person might have recently got out of a relationship, or... maybe away from like a roommate or a job that made them feel like less than. It made them feel undervalued, maybe underpaid. And they feel like that's caused a lot of rejection in their life, or it makes them like unworthy of love or relationship, unworthy to share their feelings. We have the Hierophant. This person's doing a lot of reflection. But I feel like they're avoiding, it's weird, it's almost like they're using romantic emotions as fuel for their ambition and motivations. Like it's all a means to an end to them. And they might be looking at it like again, like very far into the future. We have the Eight of Swords, so they're definitely keeping it quiet. Maybe, again, because they're scared that they might lose some kind of opportunity, or that something's going to collapse in front of them when what they really want is a victory. Then we have my Six of Swords. Yeah, they're on a journey right now, and they're about to reach a big spiritual stop point, like checkpoint, where they remove the wool off their eyes. We have the Two of Swords directly underneath that. Yeah. Okay, well, that's what I'm seeing. It looks like what this person is hiding is a lot of emotions, a lot of really overwhelming emotions. Partly romantic, partly financial, and both of them are weaved together, and that's making it even more complicated for this person to express how they're feeling and why they're feeling the way they are. So instead, it looks like this person tucks themselves away because they feel like they don't have the words. My throat's about to go, but they do really want to bring abundance towards you. So I do want to go ahead and take a look at the charms, maybe get some initials for you guys, and a quick angel number here. Ooh, I love a good angel number. We have 422. So 422 is your angel number. I would also say 444. We have Pisces being highlighted there. Oh, this person might be a dreamer. And I believe this is Saturn. I could be totally wrong. I have been off with my planets recently, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's grab some initials for you and some charms. Someone might be very quiet in this situation. You may not have heard from them for a while. Communication might be really low. We have denial coming out. Someone might be in denial of something that happened in their life. We have, oh, interesting. Someone might be an alcoholic, or they're dealing with like a karmic alcohol issue, or maybe, yeah, again, a drinking issue. This is a teacup. Or maybe like spreading gossip with their mouth. This person's hoping to bloom and blossom. That's why they're hiding it. They don't want you to see them when they're down. In terms of initials, I see S, R. Someone might be a senior. I, L, D, W, wild, T, till. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this is resonating for you and what other topics you'd like to see in the future. Make sure to check out my private readings on my Etsy down in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you chose the whale, then you are at your reading. Now, I do have your pre-shuffled oracle, but before we get into that, let me just say that you guys had the most cards out of all of the out of all the piles. So this was a wild situation, I'm sure. I haven't looked into it, but we will see. Now, the whale is a water sign energy. This talks very heavily about going down into the depths, discovering one's own depths, listening to the song inside of our hearts. It's a water sign energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces might be involved here. So far, it looks like the person in your mind is hiding, honestly, a lot of inner feelings. Maybe the depths of themselves. They might only show up like on the surface, and that might be the only time that you see them, because being a whale, they are like a very deep sea oriented creature due to their size. This person might actually feel like they take up a lot of space. They might hide that as well. Moving into the pre-shuffled oracle, we have workaholic. Maybe this person hides that they feel they need to be useful in some way, or they need to be productive or proactive in some way. Like it feeds their depths. This person might be hard to catch. We have mental conflict in reverse. Spiritual strength, upright, that's number 9. And memories of love in reverse, that's number 6. How interesting. This person might be hiding. Ooh. It's like they can't process their emotions properly. This person might be doing a lot of inner child work. Or like shadow work in some way. When I'm picking up on this workaholic, it really isn't coming off as like career focused. It feels like self-work. This person might be hiding how much they're working on themselves. This person might be really getting in, they may like have a therapist. That might be what they're hiding, is that like they're seeing a therapist and they're working really, really heavily on themselves. And it's kind of pulling out like these dark depths from them. It might be really scary for them actually, but it is creating a lot of strength. For these situations, ooh, love affair, dirty little secret, down low. Yeah, that will absolutely make someone, whether this is like betrayal or this is, again, like inner child wounds coming up. This person might be looking at their parents' attachment style, or maybe they feel at fault for something that happened either in their current relationship or in their parents' relationship, and they're starting to analyze that, reflect on that, and break it down. It might be filling them with a lot of anxiety. So they might try to shift their focus to work, but it's like it's still stuck in their head. It's like they can't really focus on anything else other than this. Interesting, we have obsession, must have, indulgence. And with love affair being there again, and with so much shadow work that I'm picking up on, they might be, it feels like attachment styles. This person might be really working on their attachment styles. maybe how they, maybe it's like they're working on vulnerability as well. We have triggers. Yeah, like I said, this person might be seeing a therapist. And I think they might be hiding that. Maybe they're scared of what you might think of them. Maybe that you'd think they were weak. Even though, again, it takes a lot of strength to do what they're doing, because they're digging pretty deep into some self-reflection into how they behave, and like breaking it down and why they act the way that they act, especially when it comes to love and romantic emotions. Yeah, then we have denial at the end of it. It's like if you were to ask this person if they were seeing a therapist, they would deny. In fact, I feel like if you were to ask this person about their trauma, deny. This person, and I do the same thing, so I can't even complain. This person would do what I would do, which is to like deflect as hard as like if I don't want to talk about something, I will deflect. And I know that about myself, but I had to figure that out through self-reflection. Not that I've fully improved on it. But yeah, that's what this person feels like they would heavily deflect. This feels weirdly embarrassing to them. Maybe it's like stigmatized in their culture, or maybe like among their like colleagues. Maybe they work in some kind of field where it's like frowned upon to like be on medication or seek mental health help. This could be like maybe like they're a cop, or like in a political situation, and so if they show some kind of weakness, they're worried it might put their work at risk. So yeah, this person's definitely in denial. This could have all been caused by a love affair. Like I said, that might be for some, not all. Yeah, it looks like this person's hiding that they're seeing a therapist. We also have message of freedom coming out, and we have secrets in reverse. So these two are being paired with each other. And what I actually think is so interesting is that in this card we see this hand, and we see it repeated here, like giving stardust to another. So I feel like they're unloading some kind of like secrets, some kind of like shadow energy to themselves. They're unloading that to someone else, and I think it's actually really helping them feel more free and more comfortable. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tarot here because this person is quite complex. I think you would be surprised that this person sees someone or gets treatment in some way, not because like they're so crazy. I think it's because this person seems so put together. You wouldn't suspect it. We have my Ace of Swords in reverse coming out. Yeah, my Six of Cups upright. That can talk about childhood a lot. This person might have had a lot of trauma and pain in their childhood. My nose is about to go crazy. I might need to pause. There's always one pile that makes my nose go crazy, and I'm trying to catch it in advance this time. But yes, the Ace of Swords can talk about a double-edged sword. It can talk about something that like something that nurtured you but also destroyed you, for example. And that might have had to do, it might be a mother figure wound here, some kind of parental wound. It like distorted their attachment style, and this person's trying to like unentangle themselves from it. We have my Seven of Cups following that. So this person actually has a lot of support, maybe that they're not seeing right now. I think that this person doesn't see all the opportunities available to them. Maybe they're even hiding from opportunities themselves. Like they don't want to show up for things that could actually benefit them. Let's take a deeper look. My Queen of Pentacles, maybe for work. This person might be looking at other options for work because their job might be stressing them out too much or causing this kind of conflict. This could be like someone who's a therapist. They have to learn over time like what kind of patients that they're willing to see, if that's going to conflict with their own personal issues and traumas. Let's get one or two more. We have Temperance in reverse, and Spirit is like, it's about time. It's about damn time, actually, that this person like heals from this. They might have a scarcity mindset. That might be in terms of love. That might be in terms of career, though. Maybe this person has an issue with like either cheating or being cheated on, and so they're kind of dismantling how it's made them feel in the past. I feel like this person is actually going through a period where they're being very proactive with their emotions and with maybe some bad behaviors or bad feelings that they have, trauma that they have, and they're working on it. And they feel like it's not enough. And my Queen of Cups in reverse. Again, this could be like a mother figure, like some kind of mother wound that they're dealing with. It feels like they would deflect if you were to try to bring it up to them in person. We have the Tower in the middle of the deck here, so some kind of collapse. Again, maybe like a parent's divorce really affected them, or they caused like a collapse in their own relationship. This could be like this person wants to do couples counseling. Maybe go back to a time when the relationship felt more, I guess, less serious, more young. Then we have Death, some kind of transformative energy. This person might even be going through like some really hard truths, some really hard changes emotionally based on their situation. It feels like what they're hiding is that they number one, they have these emotional issues that might be sabotaging maybe work or maybe their relationships. And two, it's like they don't want you to see them. This is kind of giving me the end vibe of pile number one, where it's like they don't want you to see them while they're down. They want you to see them healed and coming out of this hermit energy, you know, strong. They want you to see them as strong. And so they definitely are hiding what they're going through right now emotionally. It's like a lot of them, they're either deconstructing or breaking down like a lot of trauma, and I would definitely be gentle with them. Ooh. Yeah. I'm going to grab some charms and a quick angel number, and I think that's where we're going to leave it today, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are making my nose go absolutely crazy. For the angel number, we have 10151015 is your angel number. You can type that into your browser for a message from Spirit. We have Aquarius being highlighted. That can be really detached, especially from one's own trauma. Ooh. This person might, someone might have like a dissociative identity disorder. We have Venus coming out. I'm not a doctor, by the way. That's not like a real diagnosis. Yeah, Aquarius can be really, really detached. Maybe even to their own trauma. And with Venus coming out, again, this might be a mother figure that they have severe issues with. And it's like they are willing to deflect. That's what they're hiding, is like how deep the mother wound goes, or their parental wound goes, and how it's distorted their concept of love. Maybe even work. Let's grab some charms here. Okay, we have the teapot. This person is really weary about like gossip, about people talking. You have the moon. Yeah, this person has a lot of secrets, and I'm betting it's because they like deflect. I have a birth certificate here. So again, it might be like some kind of mother wound, some kind of parental wound. We have a peace sign and a lockbox. So like this, I feel like this person keeps things very easy. Like they would never let you know that they're in trouble. I have a handful of initials here. We have F, G, M, Y, K. We have 2 Ks. E, B, yeah, beg. I feel like if you knew, you might have to like beg to get the truth out of this person. You might feel like you have to beg. But I also feel like if you did know, they would beg you not to tell anybody. Yeah. Okay, well, that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you, and any other topics you'd like to see me do for my pick-a pile readings. Check out my private readings down in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you chose the raccoon, then you are at your reading. We'll be taking a look at what are they hiding from everyone. Now, the raccoon is an interesting energy. This is an earth sign energy, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus being highlighted there. But this showing up in this reading is crazy because the meaning of the raccoon is quite literally shadowy and in hiding. So this person might be hiding themselves from the world. This might be a deep no contact situation. This person might be like deactivating their social media. So it feels like they're hiding themselves or their face. I do want to go ahead and take a look at the pre-shuffled oracle. Ooh, we have Miracle. Ooh, I'm hearing a Russ song. God, that's so weird. I haven't heard this song in years. He talks about how he got rich and he moved up into the mountains. And he's like so peaceful and tranquil. So yeah, this person might be hiding themselves away because they got very successful, or they feel like there's something in their life that they can't risk losing. Some kind of miracle here, energy here. We have Balance, number 11 coming out. We also have number 2. That's so funny because 11, 1 plus 1 is going to be 2. And 2, we have movement, choices, and decisions. I feel like what this person has hidden is that they have made a really, really big choice about their life. This feels like altering their path. It's so funny. What I'm seeing is someone, I don't know why this pile is like really hyperactive. It's like they're so excited to talk about it, but it's hiding right now. That's so cute. But the energy that I'm seeing is like someone driving, and they just veer right off course. We have Forgiveness coming out. This is giving me the energy of like this person is hiding, that they will ask, they'll do it now and ask for forgiveness later. Number 19, that's coming to 2 as well. So 222 might be significant for someone. We have Pretending, Fake, Living Beyond Means. We have Tragedy, Forbidden Love. And we have Sold, Moving, and a Physical Change. Again, this person might be, it's like they're hiding. They're hiding something. No, Jordan. This is a reading about what they're hiding. It's like they're hiding maybe some kind of intense emotion about moving. They might be not running, but like walking away from someone in their past. That might be why this is hidden, because they're running away from someone, hiding away from them. Interesting. I want to know a little bit more. This is the only pile I've done this for, but I want to know a little bit more about this miracle energy. Can you tell me a little bit more about that so I can have a clearer idea? Okay. We have Virgo coming out. Okay. It's a very calculated. They're staying quiet for a very calculated reason. It's a choice for this person to hide themselves away or pretend to be, I'm seeing, maybe this person watches a lot of TV. This is so weird. I'm seeing Two Broke Girls. It's where Max, one of the main characters, meets this guy in like a cooking class or something. His name is Deke, I think. And after they kind of start seeing each other for a while, Max finds out that he's like the child of like a multi-millionaire. And it becomes this whole like tragic love story because Max really does not want to be with like a millionaire. Like she feels fooled because he was like cosplaying poverty, like living in a dumpster. We have that Sold there. And so that ended up being a very like tragic love story during that, like a very prominent tragic love story during that TV show. That's kind of what this person is giving. It's like they've really been pretending that things aren't going as well as they actually are. This person might be worried about evil eye. Let's go ahead and look into the tarot, get a little deeper idea. We have my 9 of Cups in reverse. Something here is telling me like they're not content yet. That's why they're not satisfied yet. So they're waiting because of that. There's like some kind of pinnacle that they're trying to reach before they make it public. I almost want to say like expose, but it doesn't feel like exposure. It just feels like before they let other people in on their little secret deal here, and it seems to be good for them. We have my 10 of Swords upright. We have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So this person does feel like they were stabbed in the back. Maybe that's why they feel like they can't share. Maybe even their good news, because they feel like maybe you wouldn't support them, or other people won't support them. Maybe they're worried that they will be betrayed again, that they'll have to, yeah, it's like this person tests people to see if they're like trustworthy. That's strange. They may be hiding that. Maybe a really strange personality trait that they have is like they test people. My Three of Pentacles, that's all about cooperation, and that clarifying the wheel here. They might be hiding how they gained a fortune, some kind of fortune, how they gained some kind of prosperity. Interesting. We also have my Nine of Pentacles coming out. Again, it's like they don't want to cooperate until they're satisfied. My Nine of Pentacles can often talk about like contentment, self-deserving, like self-worth. So when I see the Nine of Pentacles, it's like they want you to see them at their best immediately. That's been a running theme throughout pile 1 and 2 as well. It's like this person hides because they want you to see them at their best, but this is in a completely different way. This is almost in like a severely materialistic way. Like they want you to see them in a new Corvette or in a brand new house. We have my Nine of Wands, 999. I've had a lot of nines. Okay. We have my Two of Pentacles here and my High Priestess in reverse. This person is kind of thinking, again, their thinking is kind of distorted. It might actually be, because they're so protective against evil eye here and envy and not letting people like see, it might be because they like don't wish the best for other people, or they have jealousy issues, so they're projecting that. And so they might hide those kind of judgments. Yeah, this person's going through some kind of lesson right now, but they are almost nearing the end of it, so I feel like they will be open to sharing soon. They're just trying to cement something for themselves, and now is not a time for them to juggle or intake anyone else's opinion. This person is, it's like they are very tunnel visioned on a goal right now. And they're not, it's like they're not going to let anyone stop them. They're actually quite happy to, I feel like, cut anyone else out who tries to pry. So I just want to go ahead. So what is this person hiding? It looks like they're hiding quite a lot of buildup. Something that's worked out for them immensely well. They're hiding some kind of success because, 1, they're still adjusting to it, and 2, they don't feel like it's enough yet. So they still want to continue to build on it. So let's go ahead and take a look at pile number 3's charm. I'm like having a hard time grabbing some. My goodness. I have 2 fortunes. I'm going to grab an angel number and get into the charms here. We have angel number 619. That's so funny because 6 and 9 kept coming up during your reading. And then we also have Leo energy being highlighted. Leo season might be significant. That might be when they're ready to open up and show. We have you are compassionate and fun-loving as one of the fortunes. And the other one says, without you in it, the world would be a less friendly place. We have a little bell. This person might come and ring your bell. We have a star coming out. So again, some kind of like miracle, some kind of star energy is really fueling this person right now and their ambitions. We have, for the initials, GRS. This person, this is so funny. When I first read it, I thought like grr. So yeah, they're very highly protective over whatever they're hiding, whatever the success was. Very highly protective, and they are not ready to show and tell right now. But thank you so much for joining me, guys. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my private readings over on my Etsy using the down in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!